So in TikTok news, it looks like that there are lawmakers that are looking to ban this particular application from official U.S. government devices. There's also some lawmakers out in the southeast, namely places like Louisiana, West Virginia. I think there's places in Georgia where they're trying to actually ban TikTok from the USA completely. Hello, everybody. J. Rhymes with the Periodic Review. I hope you all are having an incredible day. Hopefully, I will earn your subscription today. So don't forget to click that red subscribe button, hit that damn bell, and turn on your notifications so you don't miss a content release. A like will always be helpful. A share will always, never go unnoticed. And thank you guys so much for all of your help in growing this channel with me. Currently, TikTok is being looked at to be banned from being used on official U.S. government devices. Now, the reason that that's really important is because of all the different things that are within the bloatware and with the adware within this particular application, and it's recording things and it's doing things that most applications in the USA just don't do. And in fact, in many of these devices, when they do find these things, it seems that they get banned, they get removed, or they at least get changed up a little bit, so they're not tracking your data as much as this application is seemingly doing. There has been admitted by the company that helped produce this application from China that they obtained data from the US TikTok users, including 2 reporters. And I think, if I remember correctly, the article that I was reading was that it also tracked their whereabouts. It tracked a lot of other things that they were doing besides using the app, especially if they went to different websites. It's very striking, the things that have been going on with this, and hopefully I'll be able to continue to follow this as we continue onward. There have been allegations that TikTok, when opening any website in their apps, injects tracking code that can monitor all keystrokes, including passwords and all taps. And that's something that's a very freaking me out a little bit, because it seems that if you have password saved, let's say if you have different banking apps that you open up through that to purchase items, they're injecting different ways to monitor all these different things so that they can get your data, and whether they're utilizing that data for good or nefarious purposes. I mean, I think the only reason that you would have somebody else's password for, let's say, another website or let's say banking is for nefarious purposes, unless you are the owner of said account. So that can get a little bit sketchy, to say the least. Since they are collecting so much unnecessary data from their users, it begs the question, what do they do with the data? The biggest concern right now, what I'm hearing from these different articles, is that their sister company ByteDance, which is headquartered in China, and is alleging that they cooperate with the communist Chinese propaganda efforts. And something that was really interesting, especially listening to people like Joe Rogan, is that they find that if you go to different places where they're using TikTok in different regions, they actually focus on different things. So what's interesting about America is it really focuses a lot on, young teenagers, young kids dancing, doing funny things, a lot of goofy things people are doing, a lot of laugh, you die kind of challenges and things like that. And then if you go to places like China, where this thing originates from, they're actually pushing more for academia in science and engineering and math, and individuals who are excelling at those different things. And then what's really interesting, especially if you're a child that has this application on their smartphone, it actually shuts off. I think it was about 10 p.m. and it won't open back up until, later the next day, so that children aren't on these things for long periods of time, which I find really interesting that they have those kinds of things in place in communist China. We don't in America, to protect our kids, but I digress. Obviously, I'm not advocating for communism. Obviously, I do very much dislike communism. Just want to say that right now. I'm just saying that there's not a lot of laws or things in place to protect our children, which honestly is kind of sad. And although I still post on TikTok via my PC, I proactively have removed the application from my phone about a year ago when hearing about these allegations from places like Louder with Crowder, Joe Rogan, and many others that I listen to. And I just had to take the phone the application off of my phone, because I don't want that information to be released into the public. I even have proactively, even though I've released, tens if not hundreds of photos and posts on Facebook, that's already in the ether. That's already stored in data, most likely somewhere on the Facebook server. So even though I'm going through and I'm removing all my posts, I'm removing all my pictures, I'm removing all of the information of where I worked or, who I'm connected to. I think the only things that's left there is like who's connected to me from my family that have tagged me in that sort of way. I'm really trying to get away from having too much of my information out there. Although I am, continuing to post for, business purposes and stuff like that. But I don't know where we go from here, to be honest. Like, I really feel like, TikTok can be a very fun and interesting app. It can be very, very addictive, just like any other social media app. I think the best thing we could do out of this is obviously to take that app down, get rid of all the bloat and adware and all the spying things that are on it, and then re-release it, obviously, because, people, like it. I don't think that we should completely remove applications unless it's like, for nefarious reasons. So in this case, it is very nefarious. So take it down, take all the adware, the bloatware, the spyware out, and re-release it to a public where it can be consumed properly and hopefully safely. But I don't know, I could be wrong. I'm sure you guys will let me know in the comment section down below. So thank you so much for watching another video. I really do appreciate it. From my family to yours, good night. Today's video is sponsored by viewers like you, so thank you. If we earned your subscription today, don't forget to hit that red subscribe button, click that damn bell, and turn on your notifications so you don't miss a content release. The best way to support the channel is to like this video, share it with family and friends, and don't forget to leave a comment down below. Send all of your topic ideas, articles, and video links to theperiodicreview@gmail.com. All of our links are in the description down below.